I feel bad. Because Gemma, friend of the show, has a Discord server, and she graciously allowed me to be in it. It's pretty small scale, um, but you know, I still jumped in. It's growing though, and she has a self promo channel, and I'm the only one who ever fucking used it. It feels bad. I feel bad. I feel horrible. I look like an old man today. Wow, look at me. Oof. Been playing a lot of Skyrim. Oh wait, I need this open, don't I? Boom, boom, boom. Monsters, how should I feel? Creatures like me, going through the window. I just want to say, before we truly get started, Brittany has sent me the first draft of the new designs for the D&D campaign, like talking heads. So I'm getting everyone art for their character. And, but that's fun. I'm like half dead today. I didn't have any coffee. So I'm like fading in and out of existence slightly. Where's Spader? Waiting for Spader. Waiting patiently. Let me open up some music. Oh. Okay, is there a setting to where I can get that to not do that? Features. See? You know what? I will say this about Opera. It blocks ads by default, so that's nice. I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of like interrogation and cop videos, right? Like a lot, like a ton. And there's this image that I'm looking at right now. I kind of want to show it. It's really funny. It's this one here. This one. Look at that thumbnail. Yeah, obviously I'm not gonna watch this, but like... Anyway. Just been watching a lot of cop videos. Sorry. So that's the music. That's about right. Right? That's about, like, the level you want music to be at. Especially when I'm just chilling. Browsing the internet, basically. I have an interview tomorrow for a new job, everyone. It's gonna be... It's like kind of... I don't know what they do. I don't know what this place does, really. Hold on, let me look them up. I'm not gonna say what they are. I'm gonna talk mad shit about my current company once I'm done. Automotive technology and digitalization. Digitization, not digitalization. What the fuck is digitization? Now that's digitizing. Oh, I guess digitization. Digitalization. Okay. Digitization, digitalization, and digital transformation. What's the difference between digitization and digitalization? Digitization refers to the process of converting physical information into digital formats, while digitalization refers to the use of digital technologies to improve business operations to create new value for customers. Okay. Now, hopefully I get the job, because it's a tech job, and I really want to work there, so... Come on, Spader. Where you at? Waiting. But yeah, this current company I work for is dog shit. I'm sick of it, I really am. That's the upstairs neighbor. So it's like a Zoom interview, and I'm gonna be doing it at work, which I'm nervous about. Hold on. Let me check my mail. McDonald's jobs, urgent opening. I do not want to work at the Marriott. Coca-Cola remote employment. Frito-Lay remote employment. Those are two different companies. None of that's remote. It's like shift manager and stuff. General labor, that's not fucking remote. Hot application search is the fucking email address.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
Oh, not too bad. How are you?
I'm good. Tired. I didn't have coffee this morning, so it kind of fucked up my whole day.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 42 months, Spader.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
No, I get you. I have also been tired lately, mostly because I'm overwhelmed at work.
Oh, yeah?
But just, it's our busy season, as I'm often wont to say.
Mm-hmm.
So. But I'm not there now.
No, you're gonna go to your other job.
I gotta go to my other job, power washing shit.
Yeah.
Woo!
Can't wait to power wash.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. How are you? Did I ask how are you?
Yes, you did. And I said I'm okay, and then my echo was unmuted for some reason.
Oh, good.
So she lit up, and I was like, no,
Oh no.
no, don't order a giant big dildo again. I told you not to do
again. It is 100 degrees outside.
that. Yikes.
I genuinely do not care about anyone telling me it's a dry heat. It's still fucking hot. There is like, because there are people, especially like in like Florida and the South, who are like, oh, but at least it's a dry heat. And it's like, fuck off, it's still hot.
There was, I was at work the other day, and one of the like bigger managers, like I'm passing by the office, right, because I'm turning something in, and they're like, yeah, how's it going out there? I'm like, same old, same old. I was like, you enjoying the heat? I was like, no. And they're like, well, that's good for us because it's like an outdoor company. I was like, it's not good for me. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's not.
I hate the heat.
Fucking sucks. Like, sure, in the middle of winter, like I'm yearning for the warm up of spring. I love spring, but as soon as it gets over 80, I'm over it.
I like winter up until late February. That's when I stop liking winter. And
Late February does tend to be the depth of winter, doesn't
and
it?
then-
Where it's like it just gets the coldest and it's just bitter. There's no holidays. It's just cold.
It's just
and kind
cold
of
for no
miserable.
reason. It's awful. Yeah.
And then spring shows up and it's just like, oh,
yeah.
oh, thank you.
And then as
Like
soon
this-
as summer hits, I fucking hate it.
Like this spring here in Utah was gorgeous. It was temperate. We had like daily thunderstorms in the afternoon. It was amazing. It was a fantastic spring. And then like mid-July, end of July hit and it's just hot and it sucks.
Did you load in?
I am loading. It's downloading.
Oh. Oh.
Doing the download.
Stop all the downloading.
You wouldn't download a power washer.
I absolutely would.
Fuck yeah, I would. You wouldn't download a baby.
Sure would. Baby downloaded. Well.
Baby downloaded. Oh, back at it again. Back to the old grind.
Back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
Why is my volume so goddamn
Yeah, I don't
high?
know. It must have been an update. Mine was pretty high.
Yeah, what it does is it keeps your levels the same, but it updates it so that it's not until you click it again.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
In the style of the Premier Video Game Podcast, Get Played. What are you playing?
Right now, I'm playing Power Wash Simulator.
Well, you know what I mean.
Been playing on a Skyrim.
Nice.
That's basically all I've been playing for the past week.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened. All I do is play Skyrim.
Rim, no matter what.
It's because I feel like I have no time for anything else. I could play Skyrim for 15 minutes. That's if I got some free time, I could play it for 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could play it for 4 hours.
Yeah.
But I was playing it today, and I'm starting the Dark Brotherhood questline, and
Nice.
I'm basically just running through every major questline in the entire game. Been playing a bunch of it's completely modded. It has almost 200 mods now, I'd say. One of the mods makes all the statues in the game have very large breasts.
Ooh, big stone tits.
Yeah, and I'm like, wow, now I understand why all the Talos worshipping is so important.
Wait, did it give Talos huge tits?
Yes.
That's
Gave
awesome.
Malakath huge tits.
Fuck yeah. Talos confirmed for trans ally.
Gave Mara big, milkers.
Oh shit, that means that the high elves are all turfs.
You know what? They would be.
They would be. Fuck the high elves. Fuck the Thalmor.
Okay. So, I want to talk about something that might be a little risky,
Okay.
but it's important. It's important from a storytelling perspective.
Okay.
So, when you think about bad movies, okay, I'm gonna try to dance around this as much as I can. So I need you to pick up some slack when I'm trying to. Okay.
I might be able to. I will try.
So, in a bad movie, right?
Okay.
What is a surefire way of showing that the bad guys are bad?
I would say usually it's something if we're talking blatantly cheesy, it's always something to do with the female love interest or a child. The classic melodrama of tying the woman to
There ain't nothing mellow about this drama, though.
I'm talking tying a woman to a train tracks, twirling your mustache. That's the classic, to me anyway, that's the classic I'm evil.
Okay.
That
So
kind of shit.
I'm not talking about a main villain.
Okay.
I'm talking about criminal underlings. It is also a way for the filmmakers to get nudity into their film. That thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Sexual
assault.
assault.
Yeah. So there is a
Gotta be
mod
careful with how we phrase
in
that.
Skyrim
No, I don't like where this is going already.
where you rebuild Helgen.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm like, this is a nice little mod. It'll turn Helgen into a nice little town. I'm so excited for it. The people that are helping to rebuild Helgen were in the Great War,
Okay.
or in the
As
Thalmor
many
Empire
were
War.
in
Yeah.
Skyrim.
So they were Imperials, and
Yeah.
some of the people have like a huge vendetta against the Thalmor.
Right. As that's justified.
They go full on B movie villain shit with the Thalmor,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, this is like really clashing with the tone.
Are they like tying up the Thalmor and just like straight up just
No,
stripping them nude?
no.
Okay.
The Thalmor talk about sexually assaulting one of the main character's wives. And it's just like...
That's unnecessary.
It is very unnecessary. You could write a better villain. Just have him kill him. Like, that's...
Yeah. We
fine.
don't need... Like, I get the... I get the inkling to include sexual assault and rape as
because it's bad, right? Obviously it's bad.
It is obviously inherently bad. So I understand the inkling to really evilize the villain by using that as a narrative device, but at the same time, that's all it's for.
Yeah.
And you're breaking down. I mean, without personally knowing anything about this mod, you're breaking down a female character as a plot point to be raped.
That is all she is, to be fair. You don't see her,
Okay.
she's dead far before the fucking game even
That's
starts.
still fucked up.
It's still not great.
Yeah, that's fucked. That kind of thing would immediately make me uninstall that mod.
Well, I was so far in, they don't do it until the very end. I had spent so much time on it, and I'm like, I'll just ignore this, I guess.
I personally would not be able to ignore it just out of hand. That's just so gross.
It's a horrible writing crutch.
It spoils the entire thing for me.
Yeah, I could see that. Not good.
But
don't do that. Write your villains better.
Don't. Write your villains better. Your villain doesn't need to be a rapist.
He doesn't.
In order for them to be a villain. And I will just say he does not need to be a rapist.
I was watching what did I watch? Let's change topics real quick. I watched a movie today.
See, I can talk about what I was playing.
What have you been playing? What have you been playing?
Sorry to interrupt.
No, please. No. Just anything else.
Yeah. No, so as we all know, the Steam sale is up and running.
Yeah.
It is going.
It is just about over, yeah.
It is just about over. I picked up a couple of games on sale. I picked up Pizza Tower. And I played a little bit of it. I played like the first two levels, and I'm really into it. The problem is I started it after a game that I started, and I want to delve into that a little bit more before I get into anything else. So I picked up Outer Wilds. I have not started it. That's going to be like after what I'm playing right now.
Is that the one made by the people that made New Vegas and?
No, that's Outer something else.
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds. Yeah, there's Outer Wilds and Outer Worlds.
Is Outer Wilds the one where you go back in time and stop the end of the universe over and over?
I think so. Okay. I have not started it.
Okay.
I bought that and Pizza Tower, but before that, I bought Control, which
How are you liking
I have
that?
not.
Oh.
I'm really liking it. The controls are really fluid, and I really like how it plays. It's there's enough of a challenge where I am like actually dying a little bit more than I'd like, but at the same time, like, it's because I'm an idiot and have dumb FPS brain and I keep rushing in.
Yeah.
But I'm getting smarter about that. But I'm really liking it. I am at mission 5, where I have found Security Chief Marshall, and now I need to find Dr. Darling, who I'm really excited to find, just because I've been picking up all of his like video PSAs and just like seeing his descent, like the where he's talking about the HRAs and he's clearly been drinking and then he knocks over the glass. It's like, oh, something bad's happening. I'm just like, I want to know more.
Remedy does it again. I'm glad that you like it. I'm glad that it's good. I've never played it personally.
I like it a lot. Yeah, I think you would have a good time with it.
Remedy is slowly turning into one of my favorite game developer studios. They're really they hardly miss, for real. They do very, very good.
I also really love all of the Finnish shit that's in there. Like the janitor, like obviously the janitor's got some shit going on, but his name is Ati, and he's got like such a Finnish accent. It's so much fun to hear him speak, and just like his mannerisms. I love Ati. He's great. I love this game. It's very good. So I highly recommend Control for now. I was playing Tears of the Kingdom for a while, and I finished it. Like I absolutely have not 100%ed the game. I do not have the patience to do so. But I have played it enough to where I am comfortable saying that I have played it and completed it.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I have beaten the final boss. Obviously, it's Ganon. Everyone knows that. It's very good. I love the final fight. It's super cool. I unlocked the Fierce Deity armor set, which the Fierce Deity obviously is from Majora's Mask.
It is one of the coolest designs that they've ever put.
It is so fucking... It is such a cool fucking suit of armor, because when you... each piece provides an attack up bonus, and when you combine all three, it gives you like a stamina bonus when you're charging attacks, which is not something that I do normally with the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom. It's good, but I love that armor set. It's so cool. And then what's really cool is once you get the full Fierce Deity armor set, you get the Fierce Deity sword.
The double helix sword.
Fuck yes, that sword rules. And then you fuse it with like a Lionel part, and it's like, this is the weapon to kill everything.
With this, I can kill God.
Yeah, exactly. I loved Tears of the Kingdom so much. Like, Breath of the Wild is very good. I could not go back and play it because I have played Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild is very good. Don't get me wrong. But Tears of the Kingdom builds on the formula in such a way that it is almost an entirely new game. Even though it is the exact same, it is roughly the exact same map. You have entirely new abilities, and like my favorite thing about that game is from jump, they give you the tools that you need to solve all of the puzzles and just say, have a blast, go for it. Whereas like Legend of Zelda games beforehand, you know, you go to the first temple, you get the bow, and then you go to the next one and you get the boomerang, and you get each of these piecemeal. In Tears of the Kingdom, they give you all the tools at the beginning all at once and just say, figure it out. And I loved that, the way that they did it. It was so good. But I have reached a point where I have done as much as I care to, and I just do not feel the urge to load it up, even though I mean, I do declare that Tears of the Kingdom is in my top 3 of Legend of Zelda games, and I think I've said that on stream before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finishing the game only confirms that. It is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping that I burn out of Skyrim soon. It's kind of consumed me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to be done for a minute, but like every time I'm like, yeah, let's do something else today, and I'm like,
you just go right back to
yeah, because it's literally all I want to play. Like I have no desire to play anything else. So I'm like, okay, back to Mr. Skeleton.
I remember being that way myself, where several times where I had already completed Skyrim before, like several times.
Yeah, same.
And I get back into it and I'm just like, hey Todd, you guys did something right with this one.
It feels good. Like the game just feels good overall.
It feels so good. Like I had a friend in college, which is bonkers, realizing how old this game is. I mean, this game is almost 12 years old. Mm-hmm. I had a friend in college.
No, it's older than that.
It came out
it's almost
November
12.
11th.
You're right.
Yeah,
it's almost 12.
Yeah, almost. It came out November 11th, 2011.
It's true.
So it's almost 12 years old. But I had a friend in college who played through a lot of it and then was like, I can't play this game anymore. I hate it. I've played through it. It's all the same, every cave, and it's like, that sucks for you, bud.
I certainly don't feel that way.
No.
I feel like there's a lot of variation in tile sets.
There really is. And I mean, even like going into different caves, like ultimately, it feels like you're going into a cave.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, they all have their own different little stories to tell.
As we like to call that, environmental storytelling.
Yes.
Can I gush about Alan Wake 2 for a sec?
Please goosh.
So I've only seen stuff for it. Obviously, I haven't been able to play the game yet. It's coming out later this year. It's a sequel to... I think I'm willing to say my favorite game ever. My favorite single player game, for sure, 100%. Because I'm still... Gauntlet Dog Legacy is still my favorite game of all time. I don't think there's anything that can really top that. But Alan Wake is like my favorite single player game, and it's getting a sequel, and I'm really excited because every little bit I like hear Sam like talk about when he's just talking about like, oh yeah, this is I'm gonna be playing a character called Alex Casey, and I'm like, oh, that's the character in Alan's books from the first game, and I'm like, yes, and it's like, and he's got this person with him. Her name's Saga. She's a new playable character. I'm like, what? And then I looked at some gameplay that he had. I think either at the Game Awards or no, not the Game Awards. Fucking whatever the most recent thing was.
Summer Games Fest.
He might have. Yeah. No, he was talking to Jeff on the stage.
Yeah, they did tease that toward the end of Summer Games Fest this year.
They showed some gameplay, and oh my god, it looks so good. Like
nice.
I thought it was gonna be like too big of a departure from the first game. Oh no. Like a lot of the gameplay elements that I saw were still very much there. And I'm like, yes. Just make that game, but like updated for modern generation and better, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
You don't have to change it too much. You already have a winning formula.
Yeah.
Just thinking about like how much of a pipe dream that game was for so long, and now like we're within months of its release, and I'm pretty dang excited.
That's cool. I was gonna ask, like, as a follow-up, like, what are you excited for? There's been a lot of releases announced lately. What are you excited for? And obviously, Alan Wake 2 is right there.
That one, nothing else really. I just don't care. Like, I don't have the patience to get excited for video games anymore. I just don't.
Yeah.
Starfield looks cool.
Starfield looks cool, yeah.
Like,
I'm kind of at that same point where, like, there are, and this has really not happened much in my lifetime, where there are movies coming out soon that I'm excited for. Like, Oppenheimer, Napoleon, there was one other that I saw a trailer for. Killers of the Flower Moon looks fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
It's all historical bullshit, which I am super into. But, like, I'm more into movies coming out soon than video games. Like, I have heard nothing but good things about Final Fantasy 16. No interest in playing it.
Me neither.
Because I have never played, like, I have admitted this before. I have never played a Final Fantasy game.
Sure.
I will freely admit that I have started 4, 6, and 1. Never got far in them. 7 feels overrated to me.
It is.
And
sure, it was great at the time, and it's not aged well.
Yeah. And, like, I have no interest in the 7 remakes. 14 is obviously its own thing. Did you know that 11, which was the Final Fantasy? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was their first MMO.
Still running.
It's still receiving regular updates.
There was a fucking crossover, like, within the last year with 14.
Jesus.
Like
that game. I mean, the website for the game is clearly made in, like, Angel Fire.
Yeah.
And they're still pushing regular updates.
It's really interesting. Yeah.
Like, it has to be a good game.
It is.
If
from
it's
what
still
I hear.
receiving,
yeah,
if it's still receiving that kind of regular updates and that kind of player base where they feel the need to update it continuously.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane to me. But, like, I also have no interest because I have never played a Final Fantasy game. I have never really had the interest in playing a Final Fantasy game.
They're commitments. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And once I played Fire Emblem Three Houses, that game made me realize, I don't like JRPGs.
That's not... You can't judge every JRPG because of Fire Emblem. It's a different animal.
It is an entirely different animal, but the story is entirely JRPG.
Sure.
And, like, I enjoyed the gameplay. I really liked the tactical combat where you're on a grid and you're, going back and forth. You're doing that kind of thing. I like that.
Yeah.
That makes me feel like I'm playing D&D in a way.
Sure.
But at the same time, like, the story just goes on and on and on.
I think Three Houses... I think a lot of people like the story for Three Houses. I had never played it. I really liked Awakening. Because it didn't insist upon itself.
That seems to be a lot of people's favorite.
Awakening's really good. The one for GameCube's really good.
The one with Roy.
Ike's first game.
It's like Game Boy Advance, yeah.
Ike's first game is really good. Yeah. Fucking Elwind, which is Roy's dad. His game is really good. I mean, it's just I think you went in with the wrong one, because a lot of them stories are just like kind of in the background. It's like it's arbitrary war happen, and you fight in war.
Yeah, and that was the thing. It's like war happen. Your teacher teach your students, and even like after the 5-year time skip, you're still the teacher, and like that's how you level up your crew is by sitting their asses down, handing them a textbook, and saying, "All right, figure this shit out, idiot."
Hello, Jason. My day was okay. I'm sorry your day is not as good. We are here to talk about video games, apparently, for the next 45 minutes.
I mean, that's what
we do every week.
That's what we do every. We talk about either video games or Dragon Ball Z.
It's true. I just like talking about Dragon Ball Z. I don't know.
So that's kind of my like experience lately with JRPG. Like I tried playing what's it? The one with Shulk.
Oh, Xenoblade.
Xenoblade, thank you. Xenoblade. I tried playing Xenoblade Chronicles. I played for like a good 20 or 30 hours before I was like, I don't actually care about this. There's just so much going on. And, I mean, obviously I was nowhere near what an end might be. But, like, I enjoyed it for the most part, but I didn't enjoy it enough for it to hold my attention.
Sure. Maybe JRPGs just hit for the wrong time for you?
Maybe.
Because
like,
Final Fantasy X I played when I was like, I don't know, I must have been in middle school. Mm-hmm. And I beat that game and I was crying hysterically in my mom's arms. Because I was just like, it's so fucking sad.
I mean, I will say, like, in contrast, my favorite game of all time is Chrono Trigger.
That's a JRPG, dog.
Which is a JRPG. Like, I am fully aware of the hypocrisy that I bring to the table in that JRPGs are not for me, but Chrono Trigger is my #1 favorite game of all time. I am fully aware of that. Mm-hmm. But, like, the way that JRPGs play, I just can't get into it.
It's because you're a busy adult with many busy things to do.
You goddamn right I am. I'm a busy adult, and like I have time for maybe an hour or two of video games if I'm not going out and doing something that night.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. Like the game that I play most often now is Picross.
Well, there you go.
Picross S on the...
You're becoming an old, Spader.
I am an old. I am 33 this year. I am officially a boomer.
That's not how that works.
Like, I finished Picross S. I don't do the Mega Picross with, like, the really wide numbers that cover 2 columns. I don't play that. Mm-hmm. I don't like that. I don't like that mode. That's not for me. But, like, the regular Picross, I will gladly play through a shit ton of those, and that's shutting my brain off so I can go to sleep, you know?
Sure.
Ugh.
It's okay.
Well,
you're allowed to get older.
I don't wanna.
It's fine. Who cares?
I don't wanna.
Who cares?
I care.
Why?
I'm feeling nostalgia. Like, you know what I want more than anything?
Huh.
I want to take my computer.
Sure.
And redo the UI so that it resembles Windows 98.
Why can't you do that?
I don't know. I've looked it up and I don't find an answer as to why I could. Or could not.
You can.
It just seems complicated and I don't want that. I just want, like, someone to give me a file and say, okay, click this .exe and it works.
So you're lazily nostalgic?
Yes! I am lazily nostalgic, goddammit! I am extremely lazy, I am nostalgic, and the two of those are put together.
I really want someone to remind me of my childhood. Okay. So we're talking about nostalgia. Do you remember those fucking cheese-filled breadsticks from when you were in like middle school or high school?
Oh fuck yeah, I've made those.
Max sticks.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Pizza sticks
fucking
whatever.
buy like 100 count of those for like $100.
You can, and you can also make them with pizza crust.
No,
and
that's stupid bullshit. What you're saying?
No, I have made them.
No, dumb idiot.
No, all right, yeah, I am. No, I am a big dumb idiot, stupid person. I have made them. You buy a pizza crust, you roll a fucking string cheese stick into those, you seal them, you brush them down with garlic butter and Italian seasonings, you bake them. That's it. It's perfect.
But what
it's
if I just bought them and then could throw them in the oven without having to do all that stupid bullshit?
That's even easier, and you could do that if you wanted.
Yeah, you can buy a fuck ton of them for like just over $100.
You know what?
And
you
I really want
do?
What?
You know what you could even do when you're making it yourself? You could wrap that cheese stick in pepperoni.
You're adding another step, making me want to do it less. Like as you said,
What's wrong with pepperoni?
As you said, I am lazily nostalgic.
That's fair.
So I don't. Why would I make a thing when I could just fucking spend a bunch of money on a big box of them and have them forever?
Capitalism has you by the balls.
See? I made teriyaki ramen tonight, and I probably didn't need to. I probably could have gone to the store and bought teriyaki. You know? But I didn't. I made homemade teriyaki sauce tonight.
I made cheeseburgers. I could go to McDonald's and buy cheeseburgers, but I decided no, I'm going to make them.
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow morning?
What are you going to make cheeseburgers?
No, I'm going to go down to the fucking corner store.
Not worth it.
I'm going to go down to the corner store. I'm going to fill up my tank of gas because I'm desperately in need of gas, and I get paid tomorrow. And then I'm going to go in there and get some delicious breakfast food and some energy drinks, and I'm going to come home and play Skyrim in the morning before I have to go to work. And that's my fucking plan for tomorrow. And you know what? You know what? Sometimes the Speedway doesn't fucking stock breakfast food, and it really fucking makes me angry. So then I'm going to fucking drive all the way to McDonald's and get the only good thing off that you should ever fucking get from the McDonald's breakfast menu when you get there early. The steak, egg, and cheese bagel, dude.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking?
Bagels.
When you get there for the actual like breakfast time, yes, they fucking do, and they are delicious.
I have literally. Is this an East Coast thing? Because I have literally never seen bagels or bagel sandwiches at McDonald's.
Oh, you are fucking missing out.
I have literally never seen that ever in my life.
Okay, look it up.
Never seen bagels at McDonald's.
You will be sad that you are missing out. Look it up.
Ever. No, you know what I'm sad about missing out on at McDonald's?
What?
Fucking whatever they're putting out in Japan. Have you ever seen Japanese McDonald's commercials? Those fucking Samurai Macs? Those things look fucking amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
Those things rule.
So there's this fucking YouTube channel.
Okay.
Is
it the Japanese commercials?
No,
channel?
It's an American dude living in Japan,
channel.
and basically he just talks about like just convenience store food.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, this is fucking delicious. It's fucking great. You get it for like $1.
Yeah.
McDonald's in Sri Lanka had McRice. What the fuck is that? But this guy in Japan is like, he basically just goes to convenience store food and gets like rice balls and like katsu pork bowls, and I'm like, dude,
god damn.
If there was like a fucking small convenience store within walking distance of me that had like homemade fucking katsu pork things that I could just take home and heat up, I would fucking come, dude.
I will say, Trader Joe's has very good approximations of that kind of a thing.
There's not a Trader Joe's within a 5-mile radius of me. I don't care. It's all the way on the other side of town. I don't want to go.
Yeah.
I went there. You know what? The most recent time I went there to look for pickled eggs, and guess what? They didn't fucking have any.
I go to Trader Joe's every week for my groceries. I am Joe Pilled.
You are a boomer. I take back what I said earlier.
What are you talking about?
That is one of the oldest things you've said.
How the fuck is that? How the fuck is shopping at Trader Joe's?
That is such an old.
That I am an old.
That is such an old mindset thing to do. You are old pilled. About? You said you were Joe Pilled. You're fucking old pilled.
What are you talking about?
Trader Joe's is fucking old granny coming home from church. Going to Trader Joe's, getting some Joe-O's and some Japples and some Joranges.
No, it's not. It's like where all of the fucking hipsters go for all of their shit.
No, that's fucking like... fucking... What is that place called? Babe, what's that place
Whole Foods?
called? Yeah. That's the hipster place.
Whole Foods is the old people's place because it's Amazon.
Amazon
is not cool to the liberals, so the liberals shop at Trader Joe's.
Don't go inside of Trader Joe's, Jason. It's fucking worthless.
Trader Joe's is good. No, their products are good.
They got Joe-O's and fucking Jorios.
They have the best cheese.
Cheese.
No, literally, they have a blend of cheddar and Gruyere, and it is the best cheese I've ever had. It's so
Joe's thick cheese.
Joe's thick cheese.
Who is Joe?
I don't know who Joe is, but he made a good grocery store.
He made an old person, granny looking down the aisle, looking for her Jorios.
That must be an East Coast mentality, because, like, here on the West, like, Trader Joe's is the, like, elite liberal grocery store.
Babe, when I was at your place and we went to fucking Jungle Jim's, that is way fucking different than Trader Joe's.
Sounds like it's the same goddamn time.
Jungle Jim's is like an international market. Like,
no,
you go there.
I've never heard of it.
It's like it's an Ohio thing. It's an Ohio. It's basically just in Ohio.
Yeah, no wonder.
Shut the fuck up and let me tell this story. You go into Jungle Jim's and they have like different aisles from different countries.
What do they got?
Right?
Monkeys?
No, they don't. There is a giant monkey.
Well, they got pumas. They're hunting you.
They're
hunting you for their jimples and their gimberges.
There's literally like 2 stores. Yeah, there's one not far from my girlfriend's apartment, and then there's one. They do have a rickshaw. There was a big. There's one with like a giant silverback gorilla in the front, and it screams at you when you enter. It says, "Welcome to Jungle Jim's."
That sounds awful.
And you go there, and it's like...
That sounds genuinely horrible.
And they have a bunch of bulk stuff that you can get, right? And so it's fairly cheap. And then you can go and get, like, international stuff, too. And then you can get Jelly Belly jelly beans by the fucking pound.
Okay.
We'll have to take pics and show Spader. Yes, we will. Next time I come down, we'll go to Jungle Jim's, baby.
Okay.
I'll fucking take pictures and I'll send them to you.
Take a video of you being jump scared by the monkey.
I will. No, that's not the one that my girlfriend lives next to. That's the other one.
Oh, okay.
We might have to go to the one further away, babe.
That sounds awful.
Fairfield has Robin
being
Hood.
Yelled at by a
the one
yelled
in
at by a monkey for going into a grocery store. That sounds awful. I would not. You know what that particular like
Rainforest Cafe
does for me? You know what that does for me?
What?
That makes me not want to go to that grocery store.
It's so cool though. You go in and it's really cool. And you see they have at Jungle Jim's they have a like their public toilet. It's like 2 porta potties, right? And you go in and it's like this big like wonderful bathroom actually.
What?
Yeah. I'm sure you can find a video of it. It's like this huge...
Okay, no.
There's 2 porta
potties, and you're calling that luxurious.
No, they're not actually fucking porta potties, dickhead. What I'm saying is you go inside.
You're calling them porta potties. Shut
the fuck up. It's because the exterior are 2 porta potties. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying. You go in.
Are they built into the wall?
Yes.
So like you open the door and you go into an actual toilet?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
God damn.
That I kind of dig.
It's really cool. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly out to Dayton.
I'm not saying you just fly out for that reason.
And we're gonna go to Jungle Jim's, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna have a great time.
Yeah, and then you fly back immediately.
And then I fly back, just like, all right, we've done it. See ya. Why is this taking so long to clean? Other than me yelling, like no, it's not me yelling. Like these are
the same thing.
The shit is requiring the wiggly spray attachment, and it's just not working.
Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Oh god!
This one's taking so long.
It really is.
This is our second stream of this one.
Can we get soap?
Yeah, what do you need?
Like concrete. Okay. Whatever the hell the tunnel floor is made out of.
It's multi-purpose.
Alright, cool.
Oh, I'm fucking crying. Multi-purpose. There.
Oh my god.
You can use it now.
Thank you, Christ.
Got really heated there.
Why can't I use the cleaner?
I don't know. Hold on. Is there like a setting I have to enable? General.
Because, like, I use my normal, like, yellow streamer and it's not cleaning this shit.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I can allow you. Huh. My girlfriend just sent me a walkthrough video for you.
Great.
Hold up. It's a half an hour.
I'm not watching that.
Just watching it 2 times speed.
Yeah. I'll watch it at 3 times speed and laugh myself pissing.
What the fuck is that?
I need water. My throat is really dry. I'll be right back.
Fucking giggling like 2
Just from fucking yelling.
Yeah. Need some water myself. What are your opinions on the store sprouts? What the fuck is that, Jason? What do you mean? Oh, why is that not enabled by default? What are store sprouts, Jason? I am curious. Like, if it requires a video, you can DM it to me on Discord, and I don't mind.
Sprouts is it's kind of
Farmer's market chain.
I would not call it a farmer's market. It purports to be a farmer's market chain that, you know, is supposed to be higher quality, whatever. I don't like it. It's more expensive for smaller items, and it's just, I don't like it. Mm-hmm. It's just way more expensive for what it should be.
I've never been to Sprouts, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, you don't need to. All of their vegetables are like what you would find in like a normal grocery store's organic section, where it's all like small and it's got a lot of leaves. Because it's supposed to be like, oh, there's leaves on these carrots. Oh, that means they were picked fresh.
No, you can take those off.
Like,
people don't need those.
You can just take those off. You're just paying for extra weight. It's nothing. You don't need that. You can just buy non-quote-unquote organic carrots because organic is just a marketing tool.
It is.
So...
it's like how diamonds aren't actually valuable.
No, yeah, the De Beers company has absolutely inflated the price of diamonds extremely. Like, I will never buy a diamond ring.
The single greatest marketing campaign of all time.
Yep, because I do not need to purchase something that would go on my partner's finger for the same price as I would a car.
Yeah.
I do not need that. I don't need that. She don't need that. They don't need that.
Get their birthstone. That's more important.
Either get their birthstone or, like, you can get a sapphire in literally any color you want.
Yeah, that too.
You can get a sapphire. Just fuck it.
Well,
get cubic zirconia. Get a lab grown crystal. They're gorgeous.
Because that's all sapphires are. Is like it's one type of gemstone that is just in every color.
Yeah, it's all
Rubies, emeralds, sapphires.
Rubies
are all
and
the same
sapphire. Rubies and sapphires are the same mineral. Mm-hmm. It's all corundum.
Yeah.
Emeralds are different. Emerald is beryl, and I love beryl. Beryl is one of my favorite minerals.
I forgot you were a geologist. I'm sorry.
Son.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm sorry. It doesn't come up too
Well,
often.
no, it really doesn't. It really does not come up as much as...
You're a soil analyst. I knew that. And...
Soil analyst, yes, but I consider myself more a geologist than a soils person.
Yeah.
Even though my work is in soils. But...
What's your favorite gemstone?
I am not a gemologist. My favorite gemstone, like the throwaway answer is sapphire because I was born in September, and obviously the gemstone of September is sapphire. No, I love beryl, which is, well, emerald is a type of beryl that has chromium in it.
Okay.
If it is lighter blue, then it's called aquamarine, and it's still gorgeous. I love beryl a lot. I love beryl so much. It's one of my favorites. But I love pyrite and sulfate minerals above all, I think. I have a gorgeous piece of blue fluorite that I bought for like $180 in Denver over Christmas that my mom got really pissed off about, and I didn't talk to her for 3 months. Because she like, I flew out for Christmas, right? And I asked her like, hey, can I use your car? I want to go to my favorite rock shop, which is across town. And so she was like, yeah, go ahead. And so I did, and I went and I got lunch, and I made an afternoon of it, you know. And so I bought this specimen, and it's gorgeous. It's blue fluorite on its parent matrix, and it's got a shit ton of galena all over it. Yeah, one of my favorite minerals of all time, galena. It's my name. I chose that.
That's where it comes from.
And that is why I chose that as my name.
The basis of it all has always been rocks.
It is. It absolutely is. But like, galena is one of my favorite minerals. It is the primary ore mineral of lead. And it's just the cubic shape of it and the color of it and the minerals that it appears with are just always so good. I love galena so much. So I was just like, hey, and like for a while I was just naming like Pokemon, like my characters in Pokemon and other RPGs and stuff. I was naming them after that mineral, and I'm just like, hey, maybe that's my name. And so I did, and then now that's my name. Yeah, this mineral, like this specimen is beautiful. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite pieces. And after I flew back from Christmas, my mom texted me and said, I just found out you bought a rock for $180. I feel so used and taken advantage of. And I'm like, hey, Mom, what the fuck?
What does that even fucking mean?
Yeah, because like she bought the airplane ticket out for me to visit for the holiday.
But you did visit.
Yeah.
What? It's your fucking money. What does it matter?
Uh-huh. And all she wanted was an apology, and I'm like, for fucking what? And so I did, just to be civil.
I wouldn't have.
I did that, and then I did not talk to her until like April. Because I was pissed. Understandably. It was an entire debacle, and it was not something that I was happy with, obviously. But like, I bought a really cool rock, and I love that rock. And It's still sitting over there above my fireplace. Love it.
Hell yeah.
So, galena is obviously one of my favorite minerals. Beryl produces some of my favorite gemstones, particularly when it comes to emerald, because beryl with chromium is emerald. And emerald just is the most beautiful green. I love it. Green is my favorite color.
I'm a little... Mine too!
Which I was shamed for as a child, in a weird way.
What the fuck do you mean?
I would tell my grandpa that green was my favorite color, and his response was always, "Ew, icky green."
Maybe he's just trying to be, like, funny.
He probably was, but it kind of got to me, to where I was like, okay, now my favorite color is blue. Mm-hmm. And then later on, I'm just like, fuck that, it's green. He's dead now, so.
Back when, okay, this might be TMI, but it's a funny.
Oh, that's fine. I've been oversharing this whole past 10 minutes.
It's a funny kid story, right?
Uh-huh.
When I was a kid, you know, my mom was telling me about pooping, right?
Mm-hmm.
How pooping is important. You want to get the icky stuff out of you.
Gotta get them icky browns.
And so I heard icky, and then I thought, wait, pooping's icky? And I didn't know that pooping was gross at the time, right?
Uh-huh.
So apparently I made myself very sick by not shitting for like 2 days intentionally.
What the fuck?
Like, yeah. And so, and my mom tells me this story, and I'm like, well, then what the fuck happened? She's like, eventually you just shit. And I was like, oh.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah. I just didn't shit for a while. And I got really sick.
Oh, meanwhile, I've had like IBS my entire life.
Yeah. Oh my god. Have I told you my constipation story?
I don't think you have, but I would love to hear about your inability to poop.
So I was.
I mean that, by the way. I'm not being facetious.
I was unemployed for a while. At the right at the beginning of 2018 or 2019, somewhere around there. I was unemployed, and so I was helping my dad sell some stuff for some extra money, because I was basically just living off savings, and I had a lot of money saved, so luckily it went a long way.
That's good.
So I didn't work for 3 months. It was awesome, and I would love to do that again. But the whole money situation was really starting to get tight. Anyway, before that happened, I went and I was helping my dad sell some stuff, and so I went in to poop, and I just couldn't poop. And I was like, okay.
The urge was there, but the desire was there.
As the phraseology goes, I had a turtle head poking out, and I just couldn't shit. I just could not shit. You
had a brown snake playing peekaboo.
Yeah, and so I'm in there for literally a fucking full hour trying to shit. And I eventually just give up, and I walk back out of the bathroom. My dad's like, "Wait, you're still here?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "I thought you left." I was like, "No." I was like, I gotta run and get some laxatives because I really gotta shit, and I can't. And so I go to the store. Oh my god, this is the most fucking embarrassing thing in my life. I go to the store, and I
give up after about 10 minutes.
As I'm checking out. I'm in the fucking self-service line of this grocery store. I have laxatives and apple juice or something, and as I'm checking out, I don't have my fucking wallet because I had sweatpants on, and I was like, oh fuck. So I had to drive all the way back home, turd knocking on my door. and so I drive home. I drive back, and I get my laxatives, and I'm basically just sitting on the fucking sitting on video games, just waiting to shit. And I don't shit that entire day. And the next day, a reckoning came. I remember I was just sitting on the couch, and I'm like, all right, time to try to shit again, I guess. Because I didn't know laxatives take fucking a day and a half to work. Did not know that shit.
Oh yeah, they're not instant like in Dumb and Dumber where it's
See?
like, oh, you took X-Lax.
I had only heard of like laxatives in like cartoons and stuff, so I didn't know. But like they take like a day and a half to fucking work. And so I'm sitting playing video games on the couch, and I'm like, oh, uh-oh. And so
time to go.
I go into the bathroom. It's like at the our front door, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh, I still can't shit. And so eventually, a deluge,
the dam broke.
A deluge of shit comes out of my bumhole.
The landslide has broken free.
And I felt lighter. I felt like I had lost several pounds.
You had levitated about 5 inches.
And I remember like walking out of the bathroom, going up to my roommate, and he's like, "You look like you just saw ghosts." I was like, "Evan, I just shit. Like, I finally shit." And it's like, I feel different now. I see the world in a different light. And it was horrible. And so now, whenever I have like just even the slightest need to push shit, it's horrible. I'm like, oh no. I get horrible PTSD.
See, I have the opposite problem where it can't come out fast enough. I am a slave to the whims of my colon, where it's just like, oh, time to go, bye, and then I leave.
But Jason, I wasn't gonna go to a doctor for not being able to shit. You know, it's just
Yeah,
constipation.
no, you could just solve that with a quick laxative.
Yeah, or get like one
laxative
of
and some
those household
Gatorade.
enemas. Yeah.
Make sure if you gotta do that, make sure you drink Gatorade. Get those electrolytes back, cause that's some bad stuff. Do you have soap on? Cause I can't put soap on.
I'm not using soap, no.
How are you cleaning that quickly?
What
like,
head are you using?
I have the swirly head. Okay, I go back to the yellow head. Nothing.
You have you have the low power. You're using the low power.
Why the fuck? God damn it. Jesus Christ. That's why it's taking so fucking long. Anyway.
Aren't you glad I'm here?
I was wondering why is this taking so goddamn long? And it's because I apparently was not using the upgraded fucking cleaner. Now this is actually going to take no time at all.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I was wondering why you're having so much trouble.
I was mad. I was just standing here for the last hour in this one fucking corner. Just like, why isn't it working?
Meanwhile,
Ross, fix my game.
I finished up the rest of everything. Yeah, we're just about mostly done. Fix my game.
Ross, fix my game. Come on.
Anyway, that's my shit story.
Cool.
It scarred me forever.
Evidently.
I can't shit in public places anymore because of it too. I have to go home to shit. There's no that or at work. I can shit at work because I'm there all the time.
Oh, absolutely. I can shit at work all day.
But
boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time.
It's true. Pooping while you're getting paid for it is I fucking love that shit. Just knowing.
You just sit there for 10 minutes, just to yourself.
Yeah, dooting on your phone.
Just dicking around on your phone. I have no more social media, by the way.
Good.
Not on my phone. I got rid of my Twitter back in April.
Yeah.
I can no longer access Reddit on mobile because because they eliminated all ability of third-party apps to use that.
Yeah.
The API. I can no longer do that. I deleted my Instagram. I haven't had Facebook for years. So now when I'm pooping, I just have the Google stories. I just look at the headlines.
Damn.
It's kind of bleak, but at the same time, it's just no one ever really interacted with me on social media anyway, so it's like, all right, whatever.
No, I haven't had Facebook for a while. I have a Twitter mostly for business.
Yeah. I'm glad I got rid of my fucking Twitter. Just like I had seen some people taking like March off of Twitter, like they would just not use Twitter for the entire month of March.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? I'll do that too. And so April 1st comes around and I start using it again and I'm like, this sucks actually.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm leaving.
I get the desire to want to leave, but like I've cultivated my Twitter like to where I only ever see like people I actually give a shit about what they have to say,
Yeah.
which is nice.
But at the same time, like I kind of miss just having something in my pocket to read just off whenever I want. Because I mean, I don't use like Kindle or I don't like read books. I have books. I read books. But I don't read books on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't use my toilet time for that because when I get wrapped up in a story, I'm not out of there for like 30 minutes.
Why don't you just get a gacha game or something?
Problem is, like, all of those games that are on the App Store, like, you play for maybe a minute and then you get an ad and it's just like, this sucks.
Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z
understand.
Dokkan Battle doesn't give you ads.
Oh shit. I do have
8-year anniversary going on right now. You could make an account and get some free polls. It'd be really good.
Ooh. I do have a couple of browser like games that I play. There's one. It's kind of based on Wordle, but it's called Travel, where they give you a country that they're starting in, like Estonia, and they're like, today I want to travel from Estonia to Lesotho. And you have to then plot a course through countries by naming the countries, like in the fewest number of countries that you can pass through.
I see.
So like you would start in Estonia, you would go to Lithuania, then Poland, then Slovakia, then Italy, then Libya, and then you'd go down through Africa to get to Lesotho. Which, that one's a little bit more complicated than what they actually do. Like, a lot of them are just like maybe 7 or 8 countries away at most. I like playing that one because I am a fucking nerd for maps. And so playing that is just like, it scratches an itch.
I play one called Framed, which is they show you a single frame of a movie. You have to guess what movie it is.
See, I don't feel like I have the Hollywood knowledge to be able to.
Let's do it right now.
Oh shit.
Because I don't think I've done today's. I haven't. Can I zoom in? Just like Control plus. There we go, gamers. Okay.
Oh, so like today, which I'm going to be really bad at in travel. Today, I'd like to go from Togo to the Republic of Congo, which I could probably get there pretty well. I do not remember most of the African country. Like I don't remember some of the African countries, but for the most part, like I have a good grasp of it at this point. So I could probably I could definitely complete this one. It just takes actually sitting down and thinking about it. There's another one that I play called Geo Riddle, where they give you a prompt and you just have to fill in what countries fit that prompt. So like for today, the Geo Riddle is name the landlocked one-word countries that are at least 11 letters long. So it's shit like that, where you really have to like think about country names.
There's one with like country flags. Ooh. There's one with that. Like
that one sounds like fun, but it could also be tough, just because some flags are like you look at it and you know what country that is.
Yeah.
France.
Well, the
United
thing is,
States,
like, you have to guess different
South
flags.
Africa.
And then they tell you if, like, the color of that flag matches the color of the flag that you're guessing.
Oh.
So if you throw USA in there...
What's the name of this?
Flaggle, I do believe. But here, let me. I'm gonna show this for stream real quick. So this is framed, right? It is a single frame of a movie. Okay, so this is how you break it down. Essentially, it's an Aston Martin, is what it looks like to me. A black Aston Martin with a European license plate. So it is either an American film that takes place in Europe or a European film.
Or James Bond.
Or James Bond. So basically, we're just gonna guess in Bruges because that is a British film. Okay, it's not in Bruges. There is a man sitting next to a tower of some kind. This is actually a really well framed shot.
That's a really well framed shot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't recognize.
So I don't know what actor that is. I have no idea.
This does not seem like a film that I have seen. Which is the problem that I would have with this one, because like I like a movie, but I am no cinephile and I would not be able to identify
The Aviator? Is that what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio? No. Okay, so this is the guy that played Zola in Captain America. And he is. That looks like what's her name? Charlize Theron from Basic Instincts. So I'm gonna try.
Who in the background?
Yeah, I'm gonna try Basic Instincts.
You can tell that?
Oh, this might be Salt. Actually, hold on. No, it's not. I'm gonna try Basic Instincts. No. Okay, it's definitely fucking John Goodman.
John Goodman.
Salt.
John Goodman. Looking for a few good man, only need one.
Salt? Is this...
His name is John.
Salt's not on here?
That's a film.
Salt, yeah, with Angelina Jolie. Fucking, what's that movie, where fucking... who plays Black Widow?
ScarJo.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson gets super smart.
Oh, the 10%. You only use 10% of your brain.
No, not that one. She downloads a USB into her brain and becomes really smart.
Sure.
What's that movie called?
I don't know. I don't even follow movies.
Susie. Lucy. Damn it. Okay, this is Atomic Blonde. Okay.
Yep, that's Atomic Blonde.
That took me way too fucking long.
I would like for you to try Travel, just because it's fun, and we can work through it together. It's TRAVLE.
Togo?
So today you want to go from Togo to Republic of the Congo. That's Western Africa.
Oh, so you have to say the countries that are in between that.
Yes.
Oh, I am not good with
shortest
countries.
route, the shortest route through different countries to where your destination's at.
So from the west coast of Africa to the southern...
Sort of. Like the southwest coast.
Yeah.
It's weird. Africa is a horribly...
Because under Republic of Congo... Oh, wait, no, that's not the edge of Africa. Republic of Congo is landlocked.
No, well, the Republic of Congo, I believe it is, but the Democratic Republic of Congo is not. They made the Democratic Republic of Congo such that there's like a little strip that goes out to the ocean. And the Democratic Republic of Congo is immediately to the southeast of the Republic of Congo. So start with Benin, Benin. I think Benin was on the east of Togo.
Hey, okay.
Okay, so you got that to start with. Nigeria.
I think it's a little north, isn't it? Oh, you're right.
Niger is to the north. Nigeria is to the east.
Right.
Go with Central African Republic.
Ooh.
Okay, I was a little wrong on that. So there's something in between that. Cameroon. No, Cameroon is to the west. Don't use
Chad?
Cameroon. No, Chad is to the
Chad's
way
north,
northeast.
yeah.
Fuck. What was that one? God damn it. This is like where I actually trip up, is when they throw Western Africa at me. Because, like, some of those I know, but some of them I obviously don't. You know what? No, I'm wrong. Go with Cameroon.
Hey!
There it is.
Wow.
See?
Okay, and this is the last one we're gonna do. Hold on.
Yeah.
I want to do Flaggle because this is.
Yeah. Yeah, show me how Flaggle works.
Okay, so you just guess a flag, right? That is the first step. So a flag with a lot of colors in it is
Okay.
ideally.
Slava Ukraini. Go with what's that one with the spread outward? You can start with South Africa.
South Africa. So you guess
There's a lot of colors in South Africa.
Okay, it shows you the colors. And so this one has yellow right there. Oh, it looks like there's some stars.
Oh.
See, there's some white stars in it. So it's like, no, is that yellow or white there?
That looks like, is that green?
No, the green is what is correct in the colors.
Okay.
Over here. So basically you have to match up, see this part is the yellow. So this yellow is correct. And then these white strips have like stars. You can see there's like little bits of stars here.
Yeah.
Here, let me zoom in a bit.
Try Brazil. I know it's not Brazil.
Okay.
But like that's gonna get us a
be.
little closer, I think.
Okay, see, so the blue, right? You see the blue, and then yellow is correct here.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's yellow on top, it's blue in the center.
Okay, and then there's stars. You see there's stars missing.
And there's stars.
Right?
Yeah.
So there's white. It's like an arc of white stars.
What the fuck? Yellow and blue with stars?
It's like blue. Oof.
Yellow and blue with an arc of stars. Yellow, blue.
Yeah. Okay. So I think it's just normal fields. Like the top field is yellow, is just a yellow bar, and the middle field is a blue bar.
I'm trying to think. Give me Romania.
Okay.
I just want to see something.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
okay.
this
So we've
sucks.
got yellow, blue, and red. Yellow, blue, and red with an arc of stars. I'm picturing it. I see it.
So yeah, yellow, blue, red with stars in it.
Oh fuck. You know what? I have a... Oh. No. It just came to me.
Huh.
Colombia. No. Venezuela. It's Venezuela. Not Colombia. It's Venezuela.
Woo!
Yeah!
See?
That's right.
Isn't that cool? I like that one.
That's cool. I love these types of games. They're so much fun.
I think that one's pretty neat. Let's finish this fucking
cleaning.
the subway. Goddamn.
I'm so tired of this place.
Oh, there's so much shit still.
I can't believe I pulled Venezuela.
That was good. I thought I for sure thought it was Colombia when you said it. I was like, no, that's right. I was like, Venezuela's not gonna be right, but you were absolutely correct. Good job.
Because like, wait, okay, I have to look up. Keep going. I have to look up what the Colombia flag is.
Because Colombia has yellow in it.
Yeah, Colombia is yellow. The top half is yellow, and then the bottom half is blue, then red.
I see. I see.
So it's the same coloration, but it doesn't have the arc of stars, and it's got a different alignment of those colors.
Damn
So
it! I should have got Atomic Blonde on the fucking John Goodman. If I was thinking about it, I probably would have got it.
The only other flags that I can think of off the top of my head that have like a blue, yellow, red configuration are Chad and Romania. That's why I went with Romania. Was because
Romania,
it has the blue,
Romania
it has
was
the
a good
yellow
shout,
and the blue.
honestly.
Yeah.
Because that got us most of the way there.
I like that we went through that. Now I know how to play that, and now I can really sink my teeth into that.
Yeah, that one's a good one. There's I play a few. I play mostly movie ones. Hurdle is one for music. That's really hard because it gives you like seconds of music at a time.
Oh wow!
You have to guess the song. Actoral is an actor one where it shows you like the timeline of movies that they've been in, but it doesn't show you the title of the movies. So as you guess actors, it reveals different movies that those actors have been in with this person that you're trying to guess.
Oh, okay.
And you hit pay dirt when you get like MCU movies, but
absolutely.
Because I got Samuel L. Jackson one day, and he is always just a safe guess.
Yes.
No matter what, because he's been in so many things.
He's fucking prolific.
So if you just guess him, typically you'll get like one hit of a movie, and you're like, "Who the fuck was in that?" And then there's Movie Doll, which is you have a list. It's made by the same people as Actoral, where it's like you get the cast of a movie, right? How old they were when the movie came out, but don't. It doesn't tell you like any of the actors' names. You just have to guess like movies. And as you guess movies, it reveals actors that were in those movies.
That sounds hard.
That one's really hard. I have never gotten that right without cheating.
Again, also because like I am not a cinephile, so I don't have that knowledge base. But that sounds really cool.
I don't watch a whole lot of movies anymore. I know about a lot of movies.
Gotcha.
And so that's Framed is like I can usually get Framed. Like Framed is pretty easy. There's certain stuff that I can't get because it's like either art movies or movies that I've just never heard of.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Because even if you're the biggest cinephile in the world, there are movies you haven't heard of.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I can't remember what it's called, but there is like a 38-day movie that I really want to sit down and like skim through. It shows a household appliance. Can't remember what it is. It shows like the production line of that one appliance. Like it shows it being made and then like being shipped overseas and like being finished and being put on a shelf and stuff.
That sounds familiar.
It's really long. I think it is the longest motion picture that has ever existed.
Oh jeez.
It's like 38 days, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. There's like, see, that's the thing about like long movies, is you can. I only really like watching movies with people. Other than like, I watched Law Abiding Citizen today, and that's a decent movie. Gerard Butler.
I know that like I definitely prefer to see movies like with friends, but there are some where it's just like I don't have the opportunity to watch this with a friend, so I'm just gonna go see it myself. For instance, I'm gonna go see Oppenheimer as soon as it's out. That fucking looks phenomenal.
I don't like how they're marketing it.
See, I also have not seen any of the marketing for it because I only see like articles on the Google thing, and I'm not on any social media.
Genuinely, it seems like they're marketing it like as a superhero movie.
Really?
Kinda.
Weird.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Very strange.
Like I have not seen any trailers for this movie. I just know the subject material, and I'm like, oh god, yeah, I want to see that. Like I am a huge. Okay, the way that the way that I was about to phrase that sounds bad. I am an enthusiast
Of
for
World War II history.
war history
Yeah,
in general.
same.
Not
Me too.
not just World War II. I'm much more interested in World War One as a field of study, but World War II does have obviously its merits, and you know it is what it is. But especially because World War One is very much like it is. World War One is the reason why the 20th century is the way it is.
Yeah.
Which interests me a lot more than a very black and white, good versus evil fight that World War II was.
The reason I think World War II is so interesting is because there is a clear villain.
Yes,
You get that's why I think it's so fascinating, is because like it's obvious who the bad guys were.
Yeah,
like,
it is like in our current context, the idea of the Nazis as they are like taking over the government and doing what they did, that is such like hack classic villain bullshit.
I know,
you know?
And I think that's why a lot of tropes exist.
Yes,
Is because of that shit, which is just it's weird to think about that like a lot of metafiction exists because of World War II.
Mm-hmm. Whereas World War One is not at all that clear-cut good versus evil.
That's very gray. Yeah.
Both sides are painting each other as the evil side, but that's because the reason World War One happened was because of the all of the imperial relations and everything like that, and all of the,
Russia,
and all of the
England, and France.
Sort of. So, Russia and France were hard allies. They were hard and fast, like very good friends. Like Russia wanted to be France. They were that hard of an ally. England had at best a handshake deal when it came to France, because historically England and France were enemies. They were like bitter, awful enemies.
Well, they were all cousins, right? The leaders of these.
Yes.
Yeah.
The royalty were effectively all cousins. I think France at that point was out of that picture because they had their own family. Like the Bourbon dynasty had already fallen at that point. The Victorian dynasties were rulers of England, Russia, Germany, I think Austria. Yeah. Kaiser Wilhelm II was one of the grandchildren of Queen Victoria.
That's right. Because in the movie Kingsman, the prequel one, they talk a lot about that. Like that's the main point of the movie. They're talking about like how World War I is inevitable because they're all just like they grew up together. Like
they were 100% right about that. If you ever if you want a kind of a mindfuck, look at a picture of Tsar Nikolai II of Russia, the Tsar of Russia, and look at a picture of the King of England at the same time. It's the same goddamn dude.
Yeah, it's the same person.
It's wild. So you've got that being like a main driver of what that war became, and then you had the racial tensions that were occurring in the Balkans, which sparked the powder keg that was Europe at the time. And then you had neutral countries like Belgium, the Netherlands, and there was effectively there was a handshake deal from the United Kingdom to respect Belgium's neutrality and defend it. And it wasn't even a signed document like Belgium is a neutral country. It was just like, yeah, we'll let you be neutral, fine, whatever. You don't have a military, you don't have the economy for it, even though you own the Congo. It's weird, but we'll just let you slide. And then Germany. So when World War One broke out, it started in the Balkans with Gavrilo Princip killing the Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria, who was essentially like the Prince Charles of the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
Pause real quick. Have you seen the furry art of that?
What? No! What? Are you fucking talking about?
Check Discord.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, so, like, even in the late 1800s, it was recognized that by Otto von Bismarck, the great diplomat of Germany, that if there were to be, and I'm sort of paraphrasing, but the end part of this is a direct quote, where if there were to be a general war in Europe, it would be, quote, because of some damn fool event in the Balkans. And he was 100% right. Because no one in the Balkans wanted to be part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. So you had a couple of freedom fighters kill the heir to the throne. That's what Franz Ferdinand was he was effectively, before the Queen died, he was Prince Charles. He was that level of royalty. So when he died, so Austria-Hungary then went to Serbia and said, okay, this is what you have to do to make up for this. And it was a list of shit that was clearly never meant to actually be carried out. It was nothing that they could ever agree to. So Serbia was like, Russia, they're being mean. And so then Russia was like, all right, we'll go to war. And then France was like, hey, so this war is happening, right? And then Austria-Hungary was like, hey, Germany, we're going to war. And Germany was like, are you fucking... All right, fine, we'll do this. And so they go through Belgium and violate Belgian neutrality to punch France in the throat. Because France and Russia are such great allies, Germany realized that if there was a war like that to happen, they would have a war on two fronts. Because if Russia goes to war, France goes to war at the same time against them. So Germany punches France in the dick, and then punches Russia in the dick, and then there's a general war, and the United Kingdom very well could have stayed out of it. Like, England could have easily stayed out of that war because they had a handshake deal in terms of Belgium's neutrality. Like, they had no actual obligation to defend Belgium. Mm-hmm. But they did anyway because France was like, please, please. And so they got into it. And then it was a whole thing.
And it was one of the worst wars humans have ever seen.
Arguably, it's from 15 to 20 million dead, almost half of that civilian.
Mm-hmm. It was horrible.
And a huge number of those casualties is a direct result of the Spanish flu epidemic. So, if that tells you anything about epidemics, what the fuck else do we need to...
These lights up here. Okay, that's all the lights, I think.
So, like, I could absolutely go on, and I have before, and I've said this before, I could go on forever about World War One. It is my favorite conflict study. I really love Dan Carlin's Hardcore History because he did a 6-part series on World War One, which I have listened to about 5 times, and it is about 24 hours worth of podcasting.
Damn.
It is absolutely fascinating that happened, and that because of that conflict, you can draw a direct line from Gavrilo Princip, the guy who shot Franz Ferdinand, to the 9/11 terrorist attacks. There is a direct historical line from that.
Isn't that wild?
If you stretch it back even further, there is a direct line from Napoleon to the 9/11 terrorist attacks.
Crazy
But
how like
you could
shit that
you can
happens
keep going.
has consequences.
You can keep
and
going
stuff.
back and back and back and back and drawing that line, and it gets fuzzier and fuzzier. But Gavrilo Princip to 9/11 is a straight, solid, absolute line. There is no like deviation in that line. It is one solid line.
Crazy.
Up, tunnel light, platform light, main ceiling. Oh, it's these. Okay. It's the lights up here in the main hall.
There's one tunnel light. It's not clean. It's over
I love when it's like one thing in a group of like 12.
Okay. Uplights and uplighting ledges. So it's just the ones in here.
It's this stuff up here, yeah. There's one up there.
We're so close.
It's not that one. It's not that one. Oh, that was one of them. Good job.
Thank you.
That one over there. Where's the... Oh, you got it.
Got it. Where is it? Where is it?
It's this one up here.
Okay. Just go ahead.
This one, and I think the one directly across from it. So I will... Okay, now you're up there. And then the ledges that these are on.
Nice.
One more ledge. Fuck. Goddamn one. It's probably one at the very end.
It'd be really cool if it was flashing right now.
It's this one.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it. It's this corner. Yeah!
One, what? 99?
It's oh, wait.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it goes.
Okay, I want to actually see the time lapse for this because I skipped on accident.
Oh my god.
Jesus, what a difference.
And then there's just me standing in the corner like, why isn't it working?
The fortune teller's wagon!
Wow!
We should be able to knock this out before.
Oh yeah.
This one's small. Oh man, that volcano is going crazy.
Oh, it's really doing its thing, isn't it?
The uncanny Franny.
Wow! The uncanny Fanny.
No, it's Franny.
But the Fanny.
But it's the big ass. Yeah, I know.
Butts.
Big ass.
Weird failed weapons. Yeah, no, Jason, I agree. The failed weapons of war are very fun. There is actually a really cool... look up the Paris gun. It was a weapon. It was an artillery gun that Germany developed in World War I, where it could shoot, if I remember correctly, something like 70 miles away. The shell that it fired is reportedly the first human-made object to enter the stratosphere. Like, it had no accuracy whatsoever because of the sheer distance. And, like, it's a clear, beautiful day. Like, people in Paris are just having a great time. You know, obviously anxious from the war, but, like, there's cafes, there's people in church. And then all of a sudden, bombs start dropping. Like, they have no idea where these are coming from. And it's just from this enormous fuck-off artillery cannon that's 70 miles away. Like, this thing had to have a crane to hold it up.
Mm-hmm.
And to keep, not only to hold it up, but to keep the barrel straight. Like, this barrel was so long that it sagged with its own weight.
Jeez.
You had to fire it from a mile away, or your eardrums would burst. The Paris gun is so bonkers, and they made it, and they actually like fired it a couple of times, but they realized, oh, this isn't actually that good, so they stopped. They did manage to shell a church and kill something like 20 people.
Oh.
In Paris in 1918. That's crazy. Like, obviously we can send a missile from however many hundreds of miles
literally
away.
Anywhere in the world and hit anywhere else in the world now.
Yeah, exactly. But this is effectively a naval gun, like a naval gun on steroids, like something that you would see on a destroyer ship, but bigger, obviously. And it's shelling Paris from 70 miles away. It's so, I mean, obviously tragic and horrible, but it's really fucking cool that they were able to do that.
Yeah, ICBMs scare the shit out of me, though.
Oh, 100%. They're not good. Oh, there's a cat.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. No, in the crystal ball.
I know.
Yeah. I've got to look up the Pukul gun, because I don't know that one off the top of my head. Like, when it comes to...
Isn't that the one that had, like, 5 barrels?
It had square bullets.
Oh.
I do, like... When it comes to warfare history, like, I'm not much of a weapons person. I don't remember, like, specific weapons or calibers or ammunition or anything like that. I remember the battles... And in most cases, the people who were at the battle, like named people who were at those battles, that's kind of where I get my jollies off when it comes to warfare history. The weapons are very cool. I just don't have the aptitude for remembering like specific weapons manufactured by whomever, and it's such and such caliber. I like learning about them. I like hearing about them, absolutely, but I don't remember them, other than the Paris gun, obviously, and a couple of others, like the Wunderwaffe, which is the wonder weapon of World War II, which was a planned, effectively anti-gravity aircraft that the Nazis were working on. Did not work. It was shaped like a bell.
So, can I tell you one of my favorite weapon stories ever?
Please.
Okay. The L96A1 is I do believe it's still in service. It's the modern, like, sniper rifle when you think about sniper rifles.
Okay.
Right? It is the big green machine. The big green box sniper with a long barrel, long back barrel. Yes, that one. When you think about modern day sniper rifles, it's typically the one you think of.
I've got it in my head. The
company that made it was, for all intents and purposes, 3 guys in a tool shed.
That rules,
right? It was 3. It was literally 3 guys.
I love that.
It was a marksman and 2 engineers, if memory serves.
Mm-hmm. So.
There is essentially a contest that the British military is running to see. They're running gun trials, like weapons trials, to see who could they give money to engineer and produce sniper rifles for the British military, right? And so these guys made a
they
sniper
don't want to
rifle.
rely on American-made stuff.
Well, yeah, yes
Sort
and
of.
no. I think they open it up to anybody, but essentially, these guys, they came up with a sniper rifle, and they were like, okay, let's put it into the British weapons trials just to get some feedback back. Like, they're not expecting to win at all.
Sure.
They win by a fucking country mile. Like, they handily fucking win. They make a super fucking accurate sniper rifle. And so they're like, oh, fuck.
Oh, what we do.
And so they win they win a weapons contract with the British military. So these 3 guys in a shed have to make... So
the British military is effectively to these 3 guys like, hey, make like 1,000 of these for us, and they're like,
more than 1,000. So there's no way that they have the production capabilities to make these guns,
Lord, 3
right?
dudes, no.
And so the British military is sending out requisitions officers to see their setup, right? And so they rent out a workshop for a single day. And then put all their weapons, like all these benches and shit, and in different states of like production. They put all these guns that they have made. They just put them in all different on different tool benches. And so when the requisitions officers show up, they're like, "Oh yeah, everyone's at lunch, and we're about to go to lunch too. Would you guys like to go to lunch? And this is our setup. This is the building we have." And so they fool these 2 requisitions officers, and essentially they're like, "Yeah, this is more of a formality. We just wanted to make sure you weren't just 3 guys in a tool shed."
Well, surprise! We're 3 guys in a tool.
I think they eventually told them, and because there's this whole fucking story about it. But like, it's a very good sniper rifle. It's still being used today.
That's hilarious.
That's one of my favorite gun stories of all time.
That's really good.
I think they were running out of I think one of their garages or something.
That's awesome. No, they're British, so it's garage.
Garage. But yeah, they're still making weapon systems today, and
sure,
it's really cool.
Did you see North Korea shot a missile and it landed in the ocean again?
No, I didn't see that, no.
They did. Because we have a nuclear submarine somewhat near Taiwan-ish, because we're always keeping an eye on China. And North Korea's like, hey, we don't like that! And so they launched their version of an ICBM, and it flew for about 70 minutes, which is marginally better than their previous attempts. So it's just like, all right, Kim, fine, go do your thing, whatever, have your fun. We'll be watching China.
I just imagine it's like a kid trying to throw a baseball really hard.
It's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the North Koreans are capable of is like, I'm mad! And then they throw like a stick into the sea, and we're just like holding a Glock to their head, and we're like, that's cute.
You are adorable.
You people are just so fucking cute. Oh, the Korean War never ended. There's a ceasefire.
Forever.
Yep. Until North Korea decides that they actually want to do something, which they won't. Let's be real.
They're not gonna.
They've been fucking around for the last, 40 years. They're not gonna find out until, they hit something significant. If they actually start, throwing missiles at Japan, we stomp them in a week.
It really wouldn't be, it wouldn't, I don't know, who even...
It's no contest. There's a reason why, when you see analysts talk about the current Russian-Ukrainian war, Zelensky very much wants Ukraine to be a part of NATO, and he's right. Ukraine should be a part of NATO. I believe that. But not right now, because as soon as like if they're still at war, then Article 5 comes into play, and Poland gets its greatest wish to invade Belarus, and then Russia, and then we wipe out Moscow in a week. Like, it's not even close.
I don't want to see a major war in my lifetime.
Oh, I don't.
You know?
I absolutely do not want to see that. But I know for a fact that if Russia were to fuck around, they would find out very, very hard. Because if Article 5 of NATO is invoked, we wipe out the Kremlin in a week. No question. Their military incompetence in the current conflict is blatantly evident to where, like, I mean, it is astonishing the level of blunders that the actual Russian military is facing. And, like, they're throwing men in effectively with sticks. They don't have the materiel to be throwing men at every conflict they want. They have no budget. Their technology is supremely inferior. Like, if all-out war happens, Russia stands absolutely no chance. There is no chance that Russia comes out of that at all on top. Article 5 is invoked, and we wipe them out and balkanize Russia in a week. I don't want that to happen. I genuinely do not want a general war, in the Eurasian continent, especially if it somehow leads to the balkanization of the Russians, which is a horrible idea in general. But that's just the fact of it, is like, we win. We have the largest military budget of the, like, if you look at the chart of military spending, the United States, and I don't think it should be this way, but the United States spends the most amount on defense, more so than the next 10 countries combined.
Yeah.
It is nuts how we have become such a military powerhouse, all in defense, so that the Soviets didn't do it first.
Mm-hmm.
Military history is upsetting, but fascinating.
Yeah.
And I am an enthusiast, but I am in no way a tanky. Never get me confused for one of those people. Tankies are horrible.
You know what part of history I was always really, like,
What's
fascinated by and enthralled by? It's, like, post-Civil War, like, or cowboy Western times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right in that general area. I always really liked looking into that.
1867 to 1892.
Or 1911 or somewhere around there.
It's
Old West was like, it was still kind of early 1900s, I do believe. It was still like, it was dying, obviously.
Not really. It was basically already dead at that point. Like, the idea that we have of the Wild West, like all that you see in Hollywood, all of like cowboys and Injuns, and like single dirt road saloons and those kinds of towns, that period of time lasted about 25 years.
Damn.
It was the end of the Civil War to the mid 1890s. That is all that time encompasses.
So I was
wild to think about that.
I was really interested in that for a while, and
it's still interesting. It's very cool. It's a very cool time of history.
Just when you learn about like certain things that went on,
oh yeah,
you start to
get a little jaded about it. And you're like all that old West stuff. If you start learning about the Mormon histories, it's very fascinating.
I'm more talking about like Native American scalps.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to, actually, but like, to be fair, that was a practice that was already in place from other Native American tribes.
I'm not saying that it wasn't already a thing. It's still fucked
good.
up.
It's not good to do.
No.
Like, there was,
It's like the Mexican government was paying out, like, huge dividends to these people, just, like, going in, slaughtering an entire village of people, scalping them, bringing their scalps back, paying large sums of money, and then just going and doing it again. It's that happened. It was a real thing that took place. The book Blood Meridian is based on a group of people that fucking exclusively did that. And then became horrible outlaws.
I have a hot take. Fuck the Alamo.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about the Alamo, because you know why? You know why the United States went to war against Mexico in the Alamo? Because Mexico was like, well, not the United States, but the Texans went to war against Mexico. Mexico decided to abolish slavery.
Yeah.
So the Alamo was fought to preserve the institution of slavery.
Isn't that cool? Isn't that a cool thing?
Isn't that awesome? Remember the Alamo! Fuck off.
Yeah, never forget this shit. You know?
Never forget the Alamo. Never forget why the Texans went to war against Mexico at the Alamo. They got their asses handed to them. They deserved it.
History sucks.
I wouldn't go that far. I think history is fascinating.
There's some
shit. There's some shit that happened that's not good, obviously, but like that's why we learn history. Like, it's upsetting to know that these things happened, but at the same time, these are things that we need to know happened.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct there. It's
Like,
just
if
I
we
wish it was
forget-
more effective. People learned lessons from history.
I absolutely agree.
And the old adage of like Napoleon and Hitler doing the exact same fucking thing. And it's like, did you learn nothing? Like,
No.
it's just like you could learn so many lessons if you just take a second to read up on
Actually,
history.
read a book.
It's like, wait, has anyone tried to do this before? Someone grab me a book. Has anyone tried to do this before? And then he looked at it. He's like, wait a minute. It looks like Napoleon tried to invade Russia at one point. Wait, you're telling me his entire army starved to death? Wait a minute. So you're telling me he lost? How could he possibly lose? Oh, you're telling me all the Russians the Russians burned all their food as they were leaving? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? They're not going to do that again. That's stupid.
The problem is, well, I say problem, but it was ultimately a boon, for the right side.
Yes.
Hitler was absolutely fucking stupid when it came to tactics.
Yeah.
He was not a military, he was in the military. He was in the trenches in 1914. He got shot and then was brought back to Germany. And I mean, he saved his commanding officer. I will declare Hitler heroically saved his commanding officer in World War One.
Hitler is a hero.
You heard it here first. He saved his commanding officer in the trenches and out in no man's land. He brought him back, and that commanding officer lived. So he did a good thing. It's just everything else after that kind of cancels that out.
Yes. And not to name individual things that he did wrong. We're not going to nitpick.
Yeah, I don't think we need to nitpick that particular bit.
Yeah, he failed to pay his taxes on time.
Yeah, he didn't pay his taxes. There are a lot of people. There are a lot of people who are like, oh, if only Hitler used his powers for good, man. He would have we'd be speaking German right now. It's like, that's not correct at all. The reason, if Hitler was a good person, the reason for him taking power would be completely null and void.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to read Mein Kampf to realize what his motivations were. And it was ultimately German nationalism. It wasn't necessarily kill all the Jews. That was definitely a part of it. But his entire raison d'etre was German nationalism and like the betrayal that he and like many fellow soldiers felt while the German army was like being thrown into meat grinders and losing. Like there wasn't like his initial like I'm going to fight for the fatherland. That initially, you know, that's one thing. But like after that, there is no argument that he would have ever done anything like morally good.
How did we get here?
I don't know. I'm certainly having fun ranting about it.
Talking about why Hitler was a bad guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, everyone.
Hot take.
There will be a pop quiz at the very end of this stream.
There won't be. I don't believe.
Oh, Acoustic Kitty. Yes. Have you ever heard of the CIA project Acoustic Kitty?
No.
It was okay. So during the Cold War, we were looking for any way we could to spy on the Soviets, right? So
Sure.
one thing that the CIA did was they drilled a hole into the back of the skull of a cat and then attached circuitry and all these other like microchips, and the idea was that the cat would be able to go into like Soviet meeting spaces and listen in on what they're saying and record that stuff. And they abandoned it because cats don't do that.
Yeah, I remember that now. Wait,
That's a very fun history moment too, there, Jason.
Wait, cats just won't spy for us?
No, you can put a cat down and like
Even if you say
the
pss, 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 they won't do it.
No, they won't.
That's fucking ridiculous.
You can't train you can train a cat to a certain degree, but you're not gonna get it to like be able to go into a Soviet meeting
with a little gun.
Meow. Pop, 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 pop.
Wouldn't it be funny with a cat with a little gun?
That's adorable.
Oh my god. Please, please, Chimney,
We're
please.
just about. Ooh.
That was
Wow.
a lot of
Four
stuff.
things all at once.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it?
Where is this Where is this chimney not clean? Right there? Oh, fuck you.
Oh, okay. I got the
Crystal
the
ball is only 77% clean.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Underside. Got it.
Oh, it's the
Okay. X amount. Wall trim. Oh, I see. We have the step stool. I need that. I found it. Okay, got that. Roof fascia.
I'm about ready for sleepy.
Sleepy boy, sleepy boy. Might be on top. We have a ladder in this
Yeah,
one, right?
it's on the back.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see it. Fuck.
How is this crystal ball not fucking clean?
Underneath?
I checked
Why
already.
can't I clean the why can't I climb the fucking ladder? Am I stupid? There we go. Jesus.
Okay, jeez.
This signy. Oh, there it is. Okay, got that. Roof rib. That one's good. This rib needs some attention. Got it. The roof up here. There we go. There's that panel. That one. That one. Fuck.
Alright, entry
I wish the
platform.
ladder didn't make me feel like I'm stupid.
I feel you.
There we go. Plastic. One. Rib here. Got it. Let's trim. Okay. Got it. Okay, got that. This decorative trim, this red bit up here that I'm trying to get. See if there's anything underneath me.
Alright.
Because I'm not seeing anything. This one right here. Got it. Nice. A rib roof. Rib roof.
Red rum.
Red rum!
If there's a movie I could watch again for the first time, it'd be that one.
What movie is that again?
The Shining.
Oh, yeah. I have stayed at the Stanley Hotel, which that book / movie is made based off of.
Yep.
Stephen King, if you don't know the story, Stephen King got stranded in Colorado at Estes Park, and he just stayed at the Stanley Hotel and was so inspired by the place and the stories of the hauntings that he wrote The Shining. Fantastic place to stay. It's a really beautiful old building. And I mean, they have like a little ghost tour, which is kind of fun. I haven't been since I was very young, but I definitely enjoyed when I was there. Estes Park, Colorado is a beautiful place, as many places are in Colorado. And so the point of what I was trying to say was, at the Stanley Hotel, they have, TVs in the hotel rooms, and channel 64, when I was there, played a nonstop loop of the original The Shining, some behind the scenes stuff from like the DVD extras or whatever, and then it played the made for TV version of The Shining, which was actually filmed at the Stanley Hotel. The original The Shining was at a hotel in Scotland.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun. And the made for TV thing is like 4 parts. And not, I argue, I don't think it's as good as the film.
I think a lot of people would agree with you there.
It's fine. It's kind of cool that it's in the actual hotel itself. But
It's just universally not
it
as
just
good.
doesn't hold up. Yeah.
Where the fuck are these roof decorations?
Got it. Yeah, the decorative trim is these little red guys on the top that have the little swirly bits on them. Those are done. Yeah, those are all done. Oh, this roof trim here.
Oh.
I genuinely don't know where to squirt on this.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking squirt.
I'm gonna shoot.
I'm gonna shoot.
I'm having one.
I'm having one. I know you said that one before. That's really good.
It's very funny. There's one more roof trim. Needs pensione. Got that. Where the fuck? That's the skylight roof. No, it's a skylight wall. Wall trim, wall decorative trims. Which fucking one is it? Oh, this. Okay, there's that one. Oh, because that's wall decorative trim, not roof. That makes sense. Ah, I see it. There we go.
Okay, roof
Then there's
trim
one
and wall
roof
trim.
The wall. I found the wall trim. Okay. Now just the one roof trim. Which fucking one is it?
My brain's not fucking functioning fully because I'm so tired.
I'm looking.
We need to
I'm
hurry.
Trying to find it.
Brain shutting down.
So ideally, it should be on the roof.
Yes.
Find it? Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, we did it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us go.
All right.
We're so fast.
See what the next one is. Yes. We're in the end game now.
Ooh, are we really?
We're getting close, yeah.
Oh shit.
I just want you to see this next thing.
Oh, what the fuck?
Drawing him a little penis.
Yeah.
I'll draw like a small penis over here.
Take that, you giant dickhead.
Oh, it's even coming.
Yeah, it has to. Wait. Hang on.
Damn.
Shit's veiny. I gave him eyes so he could see how much of a dickhead he is.
I'm doing like creeper faces back here from Minecraft.
Nice.
Alright, anyway. We're gonna call it there.
Okay.
I'm exceedingly fucking tired, so I'm gonna
go
wrap
bed.
up. We're gonna wrap up real quick here.
Okay.
So this Saturday, I just want to say what we have going on coming up. I think it's board game night. It is board game night. I'm getting to that point of tiredness where I'm like getting lightheaded. All right, thank you guys for watching so much. We'll be back this Saturday for board game night. If you're ever interested, I'm gonna try to teach everyone a long form game that's actually like complicated. So anyway, thanks everyone. See ya.
Have a good night, everyone. Have a good day.
Ooh.